All right, time to talk a little Cowboys here. Look, Dak Prescott has thrown 10 touchdowns and ran in 1 with 0 turnovers in the last 3 games. But the Cowboys have 1 win, 1 loss, and 1 tie, of course, to the Packers, becoming the first team in NFL history to average 30 points per game without a turnover and not have a winning record in that 3-game span. And so earlier today, Jerry Jones was asked about his defense and specifically his pass rush. Listen to this.
Where we're potentially our strongest is pass rush. And we've got the most capable pass rushers that we've had, and we've got the ability to really rotate our players, which is very important in pass rush because that's probably you exert more energy there than any place else.
Okay, all of us are hearing that kind of for the first time, and we're all a little wide-eyed.
Yeah.
What did you just say? I don't know
what Jerry got. I don't know what he got in his coffee.
Last I checked, the Cowboys were in the bottom of the league in almost every defensive statistical category, but maybe I'm not seeing something that Jerry Jones knows about. Stephen A., your reaction to that?
That's my Libra buddy. Happy birthday. Turned 83 yesterday. All the best to you. Something's wrong with him. Something's wrong with them. I mean, it's like, how do you, this is the thing about Jerry, man. It's like, you know, this man will double down with the best of them, man. It's like you traded Micah Parsons. Clearly, it was not the wisest thing to do. Clearly, it was going to compromise your pass rush. As Shay highlighted and pointed out so accurately, total yards dead last. Score, I'm talking about their defense.
Yeah.
Score, total yards dead last. Scoring 31st. Passing yards dead last. Third downs dead last. I mean, the only thing you're decent at is against the rush, and that's not decent because you're 25th. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like, and then you will go on the radio, and you're not even vague. You're specific.
Oh, yeah.
A pass rusher.
Yeah. That's what we highlight.
I mean, if you said something as generic as our defense ain't as good as it needs to be, but it's not that bad, we would disagree with you, but it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But it's the specificity. It's how direct and how you pinpoint something, and you're so wrong about it.
So wrong.
So false about it. And it just makes me look, and I've told him, you know, he don't give a damn about what I say half the time, but I've looked him in the face and I've literally, you know, I'm worried about you. I'm worried about you. You know, some of the things you say, Jerry, it's like, I mean, this is my guy. I love him. But it's unbelievable. Some of the things that he says, this is one of those things, guys. There's no defense for it. It makes no sense. I don't know why he would say that publicly. I don't know.
This is so bad. I mean, here's the thing. Like, when he gets up and says things like that, when you watch the end of the game and you realize that he said the best part of our is this is when you close games out, right? Like, this is when you get wins. This is why Micah Parsons gets paid what Micah Parsons. The reason that the highest paid guys on defense are the ones that put their hand on the dirt and run the blind side of the quarterback is because they change games. They make the backside of your defense, who might be struggling a little bit, much better because the timing. Think about last night's game with Josh Allen. When you pressure any quarterback, that's when they make mistakes. If quarterbacks have time or can feel comfortable to step up in the pocket, they are going to pick apart a defense. It doesn't matter how good you are on the backside. So when Jerry talks about that, if your defensive front was that good, you wouldn't be dead last in every category.
Exactly.
I mean, it's like, when he's talking about, I don't understand what he's trying to say. Like, hey, maybe in one-on-one, he watches one-on-ones at practice and they look really good. But that ain't how football is played. You know it and I know it. At some point, you have to close games out, and they cannot get it done defensively. This team has been atrocious. It's not just coaching, it's all of the above. But to act like you got highlights and you got players on that front, they're going to make a difference. It's crazy.
Listen, I don't want to disparage the people that are actually responsible for the product that's on the field. I think they're doing the best that they can do given the hand that they were dealt, right?
Right.
Because Jerry Jones, if you were going to trade the best player on the team, the most valuable asset the franchise has, then you do it earlier in the offseason.
That's right.
When you have an opportunity to mitigate the impact that loss has on your football team for the upcoming season.
You don't mean week before the season?
No, week before the season. Probably not the best idea.
Okay.
Probably not the best idea.
Probably not the best time.
Yeah,
5 minutes before we start, we should change something.
Being able to have a pass rusher like Michael Parsons might have helped out on that fourth down when they go to Hunter Renfro when he's routing up your secondary. It might have helped out. Just a little. It might help out with Rico Dowdle not hitting his head on the goalpost.
Yeah.
It might help out if quarterbacks, if opposing quarterbacks ain't sitting back taking pictures, calling their family and everything before they throw a damn pass.
I mean, over 400 yards a game. Over 400 yards a game.
Yeah, this is not on Matt Eberflus.
That's work.
This is not on Matt Eberflus.
No,
you can have Vince Lombardi, Bill Parcells, and Bill Belichick all in the booth calling the plays for the defense. It ain't gonna help that defense.
Right.
They just don't have the pieces.
Yeah, the dudes.
They don't have the guys.
The dudes matter.
But for Jerry to sit up there and be like, and look how great our pass rush is. It's like, man, what do you want us to say? You want to sit up here and just be like, that's accurate.
Yeah.
Yep. That's it.
But Shay, you know what time it is.
Supposed to do?
You know what time it is. When folks get in the fourth quarter, they have a little less filter. They just say what they want to say. They want to believe what they're going to believe. And you're not going to change Jerry Jones' mind that it was the right decision for him to move on from Michael Parsons, even though we all acknowledge that it was probably a terrible decision.
Right.
And if you're going to make that move, the timing of it could not have been worse.
Right. And here's the thing with the Jerry thing and the Michael Parsons. If this is your principle, like if you think, hey, this is just how I'm going to do business, and you stand on that, we gave up. But admit it. Like, don't get 4 weeks of the season and go, hey, we got rid of Michael, but we're still a ball. Our defensive front is still vicious. No, it's really not, right? Like, and be honest. We gave away that guy. We knew this was going to be a problem. We're trying to figure it out. We're trying to work through it. Take pressure off of them instead of adding more pressure about how good they are. Like, be like, hey, we're going to try to group this thing together. We're going to put some plans together. We're going to figure this out. We're trying to help Eberflus. But now you're like leaving them on an island. Like, oh no, they're really good. They should be doing better. It pains me. It pains me for these guys.
I don't know. I don't know what to say about the Cowboys. To be as efficient as they
you know
are
what to say. You know what to say. You just feel like you know what to say. You just want to be nice. You just want to be nice.
I mean,
they don't have. Listen, take the D out of defense. Take the D out. You know, I've called them the Alice Cowboys. While I was in Dallas, I called them the Alice Cowboys. Take the D out of it. The hell is a D for? You don't have a defense, okay? That's what's going on in Dallas. They have no defense whatsoever. They're considered soft. Nobody's worried about them. That's why a Rico Dowdle. No, this is not. I mean, went out there looking like Emmett Smith. You know what I'm saying?
Rico been balling.
I understand that last couple weeks.
And he told him he was going to come.
That's where I'm going.
Yeah.
A Rico Dowdle. You understand?
Yeah.
This ain't some Christian McCaffrey or somebody like that. No. This ain't Bijan. I'll tell you right now. This is Rico Dowdle said, yo, I'm coming.
Yeah.
Buckle up. Yeah. And then ate them off.
Draft it on and put it on them.
So whoever the running back that's playing the Dallas Cowboys that week, start him on your fantasy.
That's right.
You say Rico Dowdle ain't Christian McCaffrey or Bijan Robinson. Guess what? He looked like that on Sunday.
Yes, he did.
He looked like that on Sunday.
Yes, he did.
Like when he played great the week before, right?
Yes, he did.
He was unbelievable. But as you looked at that defense and you looked at what they were capable of doing, there was no fear of any call. We talk about situational football all the time. It didn't matter the situation. They knew that we were going to line up and we were going to put it on you. Our offensive line is going to push you around. Our receivers are going to make big plays. We're going to have Dowdle run the ball. Everything they did felt comfortable. And I'm going to tell you from the other side, because from Dak's perspective and the offense, you feel so much pressure. Every drive has to be perfect. Like, you literally think going into a game, every possession's got to be a score. And honestly, 75% need to be touchdowns. That is a terrible way to go into a game and feel like that. And when you got guys calling out your defense who played on your team and being like, I'm about to come in there and just beat y'all down, and then does it, like, that is just disheartening. It's
Rico, no Dowdle, if you know what I'm saying.
There you go.
Okay, football boys, we'll see you a little bit later. We're going to move on. We're going from star to a diamond because it's time to talk a little baseball. Blake Snell was in his bag last